Hey everybody, Rob Swift coming at you with another Slow Blues Masterclass. Recently, I came upon this beautiful performance of a tune called Need Your Love So Bad by Gary Moore. And I wasn't too surprised to find, after doing some digging, that Gary's lead guitar work here was actually inspired by Peter Green of Fleetwood Mac, one of the great unsung guitar heroes. So in today's lesson, I'm going to break down the chord progression for this tune and also that super sweet slow blues intro guitar solo. In the process, we're going to pick up a bunch of great licks and also soloing concepts that we can start applying to our own music. You can follow along using my tab and also my Guitar Pro at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Let's jump in. Okay, taking a close look at the fretboard of my trusty 1993 Gibson Les Paul Studio, we're going to start off learning the musical context, the underlying chord progression. We're in standard tuning, key of A major, 12/8 time. And it's very important actually for blues players to get used to counting and playing in 12/8. All right, so let's learn this chord progression. We're going to start off with one measure of A major, take our pinky off, and then we have A dominant 7. And we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with those short staccato downstrokes on beats 4 and 10. All right, so get that rhythm down before we move on. Hit the bass notes. All right, follow through with that short stab on the high strings on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I like to do an upstroke before repeating that whole process. There's a lot of different rhythms that you can apply to this tune, but that's something for me that is tried and true and very obtainable. All right, so do that to the A major. Take your pinky off, A7. Now we're going to the 4 chord D major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now a passing chord to get us back to A major. D sharp diminished. Frets 6, 7, 5, 7. Just like that. Really cool chord shape that creates some tension and drives us back to the tonic chord. So for you have A major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A7. D major. Diminished. All right, then we're back to the A major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching now to the minor 6 chord, F sharp minor, barring the 2nd fret. From there, we're going up to B minor 7 for another split measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E dominant 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the turnaround. A major, D major, A major. Now you could just go to another E7 chord, the 5 chord in this key, but what I like to throw in is this really fancy E augmented chord. Frets 7, 6, 5, 5. Put all that together and we have a very obtainable, very fun way of playing through this chord progression. A major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7th chord. D major. Diminished. A major. F sharp minor. B minor 7, E7, A major, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, A, and all right, for a beautiful slow blues chord progression. Okay, great work everybody. You have the chord progression down. Now you're ready to learn some licks. Getting started, picturing the A major pentatonic scale, in G-shaped position. All right, that's gonna be frets 17, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 17, 14, 17. And you can also color that in with the minor third. There it is again. And right here is your root note. That's going to be very important. All right, lick number 1 is going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and that sweet bend. Very simple. We're on frets 14, 16, 14 on the G, then bend 16th fret of the G string up. We're bending it up to the major third of the A major chord. That's why it's sounding so sweet. All right, as you come into the chord progression. A major. All right, now lick number 2 is going to look and sound like this. All right, quick little licks, lots of space in between. That's very, very tasteful. Something that you should always remember, it's not about filling up every single beat. You always want to let things rest, let things simmer a little bit. All right, so that lick one more time. All right, so right there, I'm playing the 16th fret of the D string, G string hammer on, back to the D string, then to the root note before, timing a slide away with one of those quick staccato downstrokes. That's the 16th fret of the G string, just like that. So far you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, now the 4 chord is coming in. We're gonna play. Super simple lick, 14th fret of the D string, up a full step, then going kind of around in a circle. That was 14, 16, 14 on the D, and then finding the root note again. All right, then we're gonna play, as the diminished chord comes in, targeting the minor third in this key. All right, so that was 16th fret of the D string, 14 G, back to 16. And then grabbing the 17th fret of the G string, bending it up, and vibratoing if you can. From there, all right, as Gary played it, bending the G string, finding the root, and sliding away on the D string. Beautiful lick. Put that together, we got. All right, now we need to play some very simple bends. That's over A major, bending up to the major third. And then right there, we're bending the 17th fret of the B string as the F sharp minor chord comes in. And you might check, ask yourself, what note are we bending up to? Well, it's going to be, by no surprise, F sharp to go along with that F sharp minor. All right, so A major, F sharp minor. Now the B minor 7 chord comes in, he plays. All right, that was 16th fret G string, bending up. Finding the A note, root of the overall key, but that note is inside the B minor 7 chord. It's its dominant 7. You can once again throw in that slide away before recycling a lick that we have at the beginning of the solo. All right, from there, we just have these very cool melodic double stops that go along perfectly with the chord progression. The D chord comes in, he's finding the major third and the 5th of the chord, but also the C note. He seems to be thinking diminished here, right? If we go from the major third of the D major chord, we have this diminished sound. And if we keep going by minor thirds, that's a diminished scale, right? We find ourselves back on our root note of A, right? And that's a really common thing in blues. To get from the 4 chord back to the 1 chord, very commonly we throw in this diminished kind of sound. Something like that. All right, so take these 2 notes and couple them with the 8th fret of the E string. From there, we're sliding up. We have the 12th fret of the B string, 10th fret high A, move by half steps until you find chord tones. Right there we have the A major chord, 12th fret position, and we're just taking a little tiny partial of that chord. And I think that is absolutely genius. I love lead lines where if you strip away everything, you can still hear those chords changing. All right, that last little section, the F sharp minor, B minor 7, slide away, recycled lick, and then, just like that, we have the ending to that solo. Now let's see if we can put all that together. Getting started with lick number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here comes the 4. Diminished. Slide away. Bend in for A. F sharp minor. B minor. And double stops. Alright, and just like that, you've mastered what, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful slow blues guitar solos I have ever heard. I hope you enjoyed this and that these licks are going to serve you well in your own guitar journey. Alright everybody, thanks so much for checking out this slow blues guitar solo and tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you want to support my work, I invite you to check me out at patreon.com/swiftlessons, where you can find complete courses, tabs, chord sheets, sound slice, and so much more. Until next time, this is Rob coming at you from the Jersey Shore, saying happy picking.